needs no introduction, as it is one of the largest asset managers in the country. Congratulations to the UTI team, and thanks to all of you once again for coming back to the exchange to celebrate this milestone success. I would request everyone to please stand up so that it's a NSE culture. We start off with the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Hereby I request we go ahead with our lamp lighting with our senior dignitaries, NSE and UTI officials. I would request Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD CEO NSE, Shri Ram Krishnan, our Chief Business Development Officer, along with the UTI team, Mr. Imtiazur Rahman, MD and CEO UTI AMC, Mr. Vetri Subramaniam, CIO UTI AMC, and Mr. Peshchan Dastur, Group President and Head Sales UTI AMC, on the dais. Ashish sir to stay back to do the welcome address and grace the occasion.
Shri Imtiazur Rahman, MD and CEO UTI AMC, Shri Vetri Subramaniam, CIO UTI AMC, Shri Peshchan Dastur, Group President and Head Sales UTI AMC, members of the UTI family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's with immense pleasure that I stand before you today to celebrate the 25th anniversary of UTI Nifty 50 Index, fund on the National Stock Exchange of India. This remarkable milestone is a testament to UTI's enduring legacy as a pioneer in India's mutual fund industry and its unwavering commitment to providing innovative investment solutions for investors. This year, NSE is celebrating 30 years of operations. Over 30 years, NSE has transformed the landscape of India's stock market, enabling a fair, transparent, and efficient market ecosystem. In this journey, UTI has been an important partner. I recall those early days when UTI introduced millions of Indians to the world of investing while empowering them to participate in the nation's economic growth. Over the decades, UTI has consistently pushed the boundaries of the investment landscape, offering a diverse range and investment solutions, including mutual funds, portfolio management services, and advisory services. This evolution reflects UTI's deep understanding of the ever-changing needs of investors and its dedication to providing them with the tools and expertise to navigate the complexities of the market. Today, we not only celebrate UTI's illustrious past, but also recognize the transformative power of passive investing in India. The UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund stands as a prime example of this investment approach, offering investors a simple and efficient way to participate in the growth of India's leading companies. By replicating the performance of the Nifty 50 index, this fund provides investors with broad market exposure and the potential for long-term capital appreciation. The increasing popularity of passive investment strategies underscores a growing awareness among investors of the benefit of low-cost, diversified investment options. As of January 31, 25, an impressive 378 passive funds are linked to Nifty indexes in India with a total asset under management of Rs 7.5 lakh crore. This remarkable figure highlights the significant influence of NSE indices in the passive investments landscape. NSE indices commands a dominant 73% market share in terms of AUM of passive funds in India. With 408 indices across equity, debt, and hybrid asset classes, NSE indices offers a comprehensive suite of benchmark for passive investing. Nifty indices are seen as a proxy for India. The global reach of NSE indices is evident in 32 passive funds linked to Nifty indexes available in international markets with a total AUM of US $4.7 billion as of January 31, 25. I once again extend my heartfelt congratulations to the UTI team. We at NSE are honored to be your partner in this journey, and we look forward to many more years of collaborations and mutual success. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. So, from hereby moving on to the much awaited event of the celebration, that is the bell ringing, for which we all have gathered here to celebrate the UTI's most precious moment today. I would like to call on the dais Sri Ram sir, Mr. Rahman, Mr. Subramaniam, and Mr. Dastur from UTI AMC. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. So as we prepare for the same, let's have the countdown begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. I would request Sri Ram sir to be on the dais to do the felicitation of the senior dignitaries of UTI AMC. I would now like to call upon stage Mr. Rahman. you, sir. So that's presenting Mr. Rahman with our coffee table book that we released on 30 years anniversary of NSE. I would like to call on the dais Mr. Vetri Subramaniam sir, CIO UTI AMC. Thank you, sir. I would now request Mr. Peshchan Dastur, Group President and Head Sales, UTI AMC, to be on the dais. Thank you, sir. Sriram sir, I would request you to be on the dais. So the UTI officials would like to felicitate the NSE officials. I would like to call Mr. Rahman sir and Mr. Subramaniam sir to felicitate Sriram sir. I would like to request Mr. Peshchan Dastur to felicitate Mr. Rohit Kumar, our VP, Index and Data Analytics, Business Development. Thank you, sir. Here we move on to the next step of the event. We request Mr. Imtiazur Rahman to kindly come on the dais for the welcome address.
Thank you. Good morning. Ashish Bhai was here and he had to go to Sevi, but Dear Ashish Bhai, Shri Shriram ji, Shri Mukesh Agarwal ji, CEO of NSE Indices, distinguished guests, our business partners, friends from media, and members of the UTI family. It is my great honor and privilege to be present here as a member of UTI family. I thank all of you for joining us today on this momentous occasion as we celebrate the silver jubilee of UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund. I would like to thank the NSE for providing us this platform for celebrations. Way back in June 1998, the visionary leadership of UTI, Unit Trust of India, proactively recognized the need of passive investing and launched the UTI Master Index Fund, the first of its kind index fund in the country. After that, on 6th March 2000, we launched the UTI Nifty Index Fund, since renamed as UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund, and which has successfully navigated 25 years today. Over the past 25 years, this fund has consistently delivered value to its investors through exposure in the Nifty 50 index. Over these 25 years, the Indian mutual fund industry has witnessed rapid growth, evolving as a robust, compliant, and vibrant industry for all categories of investors. Initiatives like active regulatory framework, timely disclosure requirements, and detailed fund categorizations have driven positive change in the industry. The growing geographical reach and increasing adoption of digital platform has played and will continue to play a critical role in channelizing household savings into the capital market by way of productive investments. The shift in the Indian investment landscape has been remarkable, with investors, especially the young investors, increasingly seeking diversified investment options. One of the important and critical steps that has resulted in this turnaround is the drive towards the financial literacy and mutual fund awareness program with different channels of communication. The efforts have resulted in significant growth in the mutual fund industry AUM. The AUM has grown to 67.25 lakh crore, almost 5 times increase in a span of 10 years. There are more than 22 crore individual folios and counting. Investors across the length and breadth of Bharat are participating in this growth journey. I am confident the mutual fund industry will play a significant role in making our beloved country, Bharat, as a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Speaking on passive fund, as of January 2025, the industry AUM has grown to 10.9 lakh crore. That is almost 80 times increase in the last decade. Nifty 50 index fund, ETF alone as a category, have an AUM of around 3.5 lakh crore. As we celebrate this milestone, we also acknowledge the trust and faith that our investors have reposed in us. We are and will continue to remain committed towards the aspirations of millions of investors who traverse their path of wealth creation with mutual fund. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to SEBI, NSE, AMC, our business partner, Board of Directors of UTI AMCs and trustees for their unwavering support and guidance. I also thank my team, the team of UTI, whose dedication and hard work have been instrumental in our success. To our investors, I assure you that we will continue to work tirelessly to deliver value and help you achieve your financial goal. Your trust and loyalty are our greatest strength, and we are committed to upholding the highest standard of integrity, transparency, risk management, and accountability. We look forward to the future with optimism and confidence. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would request sir to stay back for a minute to felicitate Mr. Mukesh Agarwal, sir, MD, NSE Indices. here we welcome Mukesh sir with a round of applause. Thank you, sir. From hereby, we go on to the next step. That is an address by CIO of UTI AMC. I would like to call on the dais Mr. Vetri M. Subramaniam to do the address.
Good morning, everybody. It's an honor to be here, and what a wonderful atrium and surroundings in which we are celebrating this good and simple product which has been in existence now for 25 years. And I'm very conscious because when I look at this backdrop, there's actually an experience of nearly 100 years, UTI 60 plus and the NSE 30 plus. So there's 100 years of experience here, and 25 years ago, it converted into this good and simple product, which is the UTI Nifty Index Fund. I also see many friends from the media here, and in most contexts, when I go to such occasions, it becomes a debate. It becomes a debate about active management and passive management. But this is not the opportunity or the time for that. All I will say is that just like a good glass of Nimbu Pani should have some sugar and some salt, there is room for active and passive, and I think both can grow. And we are delighted that we've been the pioneers of the product offering the Nifty 50 Index Fund nearly 25 years ago. I also want to take a very different thought process to celebrating this event today. Because we can talk about it as a product, we can talk about the financialization, about the democratization of investing, but I wanted to actually bring the perspective of the customer into the context today. And there is a very interesting book called The Paradox of Choice, written by Barry Schwartz in 2004. And he basically talks about the complexity and stress that customers face when they are offered a multiplicity of choices. First, they experience stress because choosing is very hard to do. Second, they end up making the wrong choices and they're never happy with the choice that they made. And finally, sometimes they choose not to choose at all, right? Now, when you look at it in that context, from the customer perspective, rather than me as an investment manager or the index provider who put it together, this is a product which actually addresses the stress that investors face while trying to make a choice, right? You have more than 500 active equity schemes in the mutual fund space. Add to that PMS, AIF. How do you choose from that? It's very stressful for that individual investor. Second, how do you know that what you choose will actually get you to your destination, right? Because we talk about it as the ex-ante risk of selection, and you could make the wrong selection. So that's another challenge that they face. Finally, when you face the stress of having to make a choice, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to stand back and not choose at all, right? But if you want to swim, you've got to enter the water. And if you don't invest in equity, you are actually risking your financial future. And when I look at the paradox of choice and these three stress points that Barry Schwartz talks about, intuitively to me, this is where the Nifty 50 Index Fund actually comes in. It is simple, it is diversified, easy to understand, and it can get you to your destination. See, sometimes best is the enemy of good enough. The Nifty 50 Index Fund is good enough to get you to your destination. Why do I say that? And, we look at a simple SIP return over 25 years, it's 13% plus. We've got many advisors in the audience, and I'm sure they will tell you when they do their modeling for individual investors, that's a good enough return for them. So it's a good enough return to get you to your destination. When I use the word destination, I'm always reminded of the signboards that the Border Roads organization puts up. If you've driven in the Himalayas and the mountains, you'll see a lot of these, signs that the Border Roads organization puts up. And one of those signboard reads, normal speed meets every need, right? Normal speed meets every need. Now I recognize that in the investing world, investors have needs, they have wants, they have desires. And I would submit to you that the Nifty 50 index fund takes care of the needs part, and that's a big part of what investors need in terms of their hand-holding. So we are gathered here to celebrate this wonderful, simple product that has guided so many investors, and I hope 25 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, it will continue to be the barometer, it will continue to change with the times, and will continue to enable many investors to reach their financial goal and destination. Thank you so much, everybody. You've been an extremely patient audience, and I'll hand over. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hereby, I would like to call on the dais Mr. Peshan Dastur, Group President and Head Sales, UTI AMC, for addressing the audience.
Very good morning to everyone, and on behalf of UTI and NSE to all members of the audience, very warm welcome and thank you for being here and being a part of the UTI family and celebration of this family. The NSE Nifty 50 index was established on April 22nd, 1996. And since then, it served extremely well as an indicator of markets, performance of companies, and health of the economy. However, when one thinks of it and reflects back, the question to ask is this a means to an end or an end in itself? And my view is that this index has served extremely well in terms of laying the foundation, the path, but to a larger purpose. And that purpose is prosperity. At the end of that tunnel is the investor, and it is delightful that UTI, through its UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund, has created this bridge between opportunity and prosperity. And when I talk of this prosperity, over 25 years, this fund has served over 12.5 lakh investors, 8.5 lakh as of date as we speak. But it is delightful to let you know that there were 2,700 investors that chose to invest at inception and still remain invested in this fund 25 years later. It is also saddening that that number is only 2,700. This fund has got over 4,60,000 SIPs running in the product today, and the longest stayed SIP investor has completed 20 years in this 25-year journey, in this journey of prosperity, in the journey of wealth creation. And when I talk of wealth creation, how has this product, this underlying index, served investors? A 1 lakh investment at the inception of this fund is today worth 15x, more than 15 lakh rupees. However, small means make big outcomes. A 10,000 rupee SIP, which over this 25-year journey would have meant about investing close to 30 lakh rupees, is the big outcome of 2.1 crores. Small steps to big outcomes. And if for those that have lesser means than 10,000 a month, just imagine this. 1,000 rupee SIP stepped up by 1,000 rupees every year over this journey would also translate into 2 crores of rupees as we speak today. And that, to me, is the true purpose of this index and the fund of UTI Nifty 50 Index Fund. The outcome, of course, is an asset that we manage. Today, on this index, we have over 57,000 crores that we manage, 20,000 through an index fund, and 37,000 crores through our ETF. But that's, I'd like to call the beginning. When I sit here and look out for the next 25 years, and I look at the bedrock of what the mutual fund industry has created through the SIP culture, the 25 years ahead look fabulous and phenomenal. And to that end, you don't have to repeat after me, but mentally you can definitely take the same oath that I take every morning and take an oath to say, what would I like to accomplish, or India as a country to accomplish, is Har Ghar SIP, Har Ghar Nifty 50, Har Ghar UTI Nifty 50 Index ki SIP. And that will truly mean a index, a product coming together as an outcome for prosperity of investors. And to that end, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to close by saying, ye to bas shuruaat hai. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peshchan sir. Hereby, I would request Sri Ram sir, CBDO NSE, to do the vote of thanks.
Dr. Rahman, our dear friends from UTI Vetri, PC, Vinayji, all the other colleagues, esteemed dignitaries from UTI, my colleagues from the NSE and NSE group entities, ladies and gentlemen, 25 years is a long period of time, and after hearing all the statistics that PC was kind enough to share with us, it's indeed inspirational that this product has been so beneficial to this country, to the investors, and is a reflection of India's growth and prosperity during these 25 years. At NSE, we are proud to have been able to come out with products like these, the indices like these. Our colleagues from NSE indices have worked tirelessly for the past so many years to create so many other indices, just like the Nifty 50. And we will continue to provide solutions that the market participants require. I want to take this opportunity to extend heartiest congratulations from the NSE team to the UTI team. It is indeed a memorable occasion for all of us. And thank you also for being here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion together with us. Thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to join us for the refreshments, the UTI officials along with NSE officials. Thank you.